Sometimes you have to lose yourself to find yourself, and what better place than nature to do so? I've been lucky enough to have grown up with a family that loves spending time outdoors and enjoying nature. I'm sure we're not alone when it comes towards our love towards nature and being outside. There are many activities that can be enjoyed throughout the 4 seasons in the Midwest. I'll be telling you about some of the specific activities that my family enjoys, starting with spring and ending with winter. I'll first start by telling you about spring. During the spring, my family is always anxious to get outside and enjoy the activities that the warmer weather has to offer, such as baseball, picnicking, and grilling. Baseball has always been very important in my family ever since I was very little and could pick up a ball. I remember playing wiffle ball in the backyard as well as playing competitively through middle school and high school. Now that my high school days are over, I coach and umpire Little League Baseball. Another activity that we enjoy is picnicking and grilling out. A couple years ago, my family and I went on 30 picnics within 60 days, all the different locations. When we go picnicking, we grill hamburgers and hot dogs and bring chips and a drink to eat. We also bring yard games such as beanbags, yard darts, and ladder golf to keep busy while the grill heats up. As the temperature continues to rise and the calendar turns to June, new activities become possible such as camping, tubing, and fishing. When we camp, we always use a tent and not a camper because we believe in getting fresh air up our nostrils, just as my grandpa used to say. When we go camping, we always have a campfire and look at the stars and distinguish the difference between the Little Dipper and the Big Dipper. And also, as the night goes on, we roast marshmallows and make s'mores. Fishing has always been important in my family, and it's been passed down from generation to generation. We enjoy talking about the ones that got away as well as the big ones that we catch. I remember a specific fishing trip when my family went to Harper's Ferry and we caught 8 northerns all over 3 feet long. As the season changes to fall, the temperatures drop and the activities change. With fall brings to mind colorful leaves, cool nights, corn and sunflower mazes, and apple orchards. There's a corn maze in Elgin, Iowa, which is about 10 minutes away from my hometown, where my cousin works, so we spend the majority of the time there, racing and trying to figure out who can get through it the fastest. We also go to Sunflower Maze in Gays Mills, Wisconsin. Also in Gays Mills, Wisconsin, there's cheese factories, apple orchards, and a farmer's market. When we go to the apple orchards, we pick up apples, apple cider, and apple donuts. The apple donuts are definitely my favorite. There's also a cheese factory called Mount Sterling, where we pick up cheese spreads and cheese curds. And when we go to the farmer's market, we pick up pumpkins for jack-o'-lanterns and decorations. Finally, I will be telling you about winter. Most people dread winter, but my family makes the most out of it by going sledding, snowboarding, making snowmen, having snowball fights, and ice fishing. When we go sledding, most of the time we go to the elementary hill because it's the most fast place ever. It's so fast that sometimes if it gets enough action, you can sled all the way down to the creek and make it into the creek, which is normally very freezing. When we're not sledding, we make snowballs for snowball fights and snowmen. Picture of snowman my mom and I made a while ago. The last activity I'll be talking about is ice fishing. Most people think it's too cold to go ice fishing and make excuses. But my family, as I mentioned earlier, loves going ice fishing, and we try and go no matter what. Sometimes when we probably shouldn't have, because I remember a specific time falling in at DeSoto, Wisconsin at Blackhawk Park. Now that I've told you some of the many outdoor activities that my family enjoys, I hope you can see how important it is to us. I also hope you have learned or thought about different ways that you can spend more time outside and less time inside. I hope to continue to stress the importance of going outside and getting fresh air up the nostrils, just as my grandpa used to say, to my future family and kids, just as my family has instilled upon me. Thanks for your time.